Hello, my name is Joshua Fleming, and I'm going to share with you 3 important points and help you to understand some things that you may not. Albert Einstein said, any fool can know, the point is to understand. And in this short clip here, I'm going to help you understand why a Plan B income is important and needed in today's economy, why direct sales is the model used by some of the top earners in the U.S., and why AdvoCare is the only solution out there that I've been able to find that provides important key elements to building a long-term residual income. So why does a Plan B make sense? Well, there's 11.6 unemployment in the U.S. according to the U.S. Bureau of Labor. So there's a lot of people out of work right now. And so a Plan B is there for you when the job goes away. Your Plan B is always there. The average household credit card debt is $15,000. So I don't know how it's possible that you can make $40,000 to $60,000 a year and you can't pay off a $2,000 credit card or a $5,000 credit card or even $15,000. The problem is there's more money going out than there's coming in, and so a Plan B can be a solution to that. Average pay increase is only 2.7 with an inflation rate at 4%. So that means every year you're losing money and you're falling farther and farther behind. Retirees are trying to retire on half of what they can't live on now. So if you're looking at retirement in the next 5, 10, 15 years and you're trying to plan for that, by the time you retire, your dollar isn't going to be worth what it is now. So a Plan B income, slowly built over time on a part-time basis, can become your Plan A income after retirement. Almost half of all workers live paycheck to paycheck, just making ends meet. And, I've been in that situation, and it's not a fun place to be, worrying about, how you're going to pay the light bills, or hoping some money comes in next week so you can catch up on the car payment, or having to tell your kids no, you can't go do gymnastics or play football because mom and dad, we don't have the money for it right now. 42% of workers believe an additional $500 per paycheck every 2 weeks would allow them to live comfortably. So, that's an extra $1,000 a month. Now, if an extra $500, $1,000, or $2,000 per month would be useful to you, then I want you to watch the rest of this because you're really going to be blown away with the information I'm going to provide. 87% of the country goes to a job they hate. I know how that feels to walk into a job that you hate going to, that you don't enjoy the people you work with. Your boss is always riding your back, and 87% of our country is in that position. The average person switches jobs every 3.2 years. And for me, prior to discovering AdvoCare, I switched jobs every 3.2 months. And now I'm very, very happy where I'm at. Most people work just hard enough not to get fired, which, let's be honest, is not very fulfilling. And the funny thing is that your boss, those business owners and corporations you work for, they only pay you enough so you don't quit. And so it doesn't matter how hard you work or how hard you don't work, you're going to make the same amount of money in the traditional, trading time for dollars business model, and your boss is going to pay you just enough so you don't leave. Most people are looking for something better. And, that may be you. Maybe you're here and you're looking for something better. A lot of people live their entire lives in a box. Sometimes it's a cubicle, sometimes it's a 9-to-5 swing shift, sometimes it's a 2, 4, or 8 year college degree and hundreds of thousands of dollars in student loans because you think if you get this college degree, it's going to provide all the money and security that you can need. And I consider that being a box because there is a better way. And as I said already, a lot of people are living paycheck to paycheck. So the goal of a direct sales company is very, very simple. And there's a lot of direct sales companies out there. If you go to directsalesassociation.com or DSA.com, you can see all the companies that are doing direct sales. You know, Robert Kiyosaki, the guy that wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and several other books, he's a top consultant to business owners, Fortune 500 companies. He said the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for work. And when you're connected to a network, you have a lot of support and a lot of power. There's strength in numbers. And so a direct sales company, the goal of it is debt freedom, first of all, multiple streams of income. In other words, instead of just getting one paycheck for clocking in and clocking out, a direct sales company can pay you multiple streams of income. And a direct sales company will give you the capacity to work less and earn more. And it really is the business model that will pay you for your efforts. You know, I don't know if you're getting paid today in 2012 what you got for work you did back in 2007. I am getting paid for work I did back in 2007 because I'm earning residual income. You know, residual income is good and it's smart because it will pay you for a lifetime. Imagine going to work tomorrow and, you know, clocking in and clocking out and making your money tomorrow, but also making a couple of dollars every 2 weeks for the rest of your life for the work you do tomorrow. And that's what a direct sales company does. A lot of people have a misconception that direct sales is, you know, multi-level marketing, pyramid schemes. And I can tell you, back 20 years ago, there was some of that going on. But in today's world, in today's economy, with all the millionaires that direct sales companies produce, it's a completely new animal. And I can tell you, it is a surefire way to get out of debt and get some security in your life. So why does the business make sense? An average American family could use an extra $1,000 to $2,000 a month to take the pressure off their financial situation. If that's you, and $1,000 or $2,000 a month would give you some breathing room, then this business is for you. People like to do this because it's a part-time opportunity that integrates into your busy life. There is no need to take a second job. So if you're considering taking a second job, trading time for dollars, I would like you to consider a direct sales company because this is not a second job. More so, it's just a part-time effort, a few hours a week. You know, 1 to 3 hours a week can easily pay you $1,000 to $2,000 a month after you lay the foundation. You know, how do we earn residual income? Well, you know, think of oil companies, gas companies, real estate, writing books, or records. You do the work one time. In other words, you drill the hole in the ground, or you build the house, or you write the book, or you make a record, and every time someone buys, you make residual income. So it's very simple to wrap your mind around that. You know, it looks like direct sales is the best opportunity out there. And I can tell you, I would never go back to the old way of trading time for dollars because we have so much freedom. Me and my wife, we're stay-at-home parents. We get checks in the mail and for work we did last month, last year, a couple of years back. You know, and so the question is, you know, what company do you choose? If there's hundreds of direct sales companies out there, which company should you choose and tie your credibility and your reputation and your future to? You know, the most important characteristic of choosing that company is you're going to want to find one that fits the mold of something you are or want to be passionate about. So with that said, I want to show you what I'm very passionate about. This is my purpose. Michaela on the left and Jasmine on the right. We call them May, May, and Jazz. That's our purpose. That's the reason I get out of bed in the morning. That's the reason that I do direct sales. That's the reason that I'm doing this webinar to really provide a future for these little girls because they can't right now. You know, they're depending on mom and dad to take care of things. And so that's my purpose. That's what drives me. Let me ask you, what's your purpose? You know, what gets you out of bed in the morning? I hope it's not just to go make a paycheck. If it's just to go make a paycheck, then you're probably not very happy. You know, what will you use to get to your dream life? And you can have a dream life. If your dream life is to have a beach home and have sand between your toes, or live in the mountains, or provide a college education, or whatever your dream life is, I want you to get that in your head. All the things that you want, that you dream of. It's okay to dream. Maybe it's a Lamborghini. That's okay. Whatever your dream is, what are you going to use to get there? My wife and I chose to use AdvoCare to achieve our dreams, and it's a journey. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that, and I'll go into more detail about it, but you know, we chose AdvoCare because it's a 20-year-old company. We saw lots of millionaires, thousands and thousands and thousands of people earning $1,000 to $2,000 to $10,000 a month, and so we chose AdvoCare. We made a decision to suspend disbelief and put both feet in and give it the good old 100% American try. And we are so happy we did. So let's look a little bit more about AdvoCare. You know, AdvoCare is a health and wellness company, and they provide solutions in two primary areas with health and finances. Let's talk about the products and why the products make sense. You know, the average American gives up quality for convenience, and you can think of the gas station, McDonald's, and these places. And so you'll buy a lower quality food because it's convenient. The average person spends $15 to $25 a day on convenience. So if you think about buying a lunch, a drink, and you know, a bottle of water, something along those lines, people are already spending money on the convenience. Either you're going to always be a customer of either the sickness industry or the wellness industry. And AdvoCare is part of the wellness industry, and pharmaceutical drugs and traditional medical practices to lower blood pressure, obesity, those are all part of the sickness industry. And if you choose to invest your dollars into the sickness industry, you're going to get sickness. You're going to be treating symptoms all your life. But if you invest your money and effort into wellness, then you're going to never get sick. You're going to be healthy. You're going to lose the weight and never gain it back. So you're always going to be investing your money into one of two industries, either the sickness industry or the wellness industry. Now, our products with AdvoCare, they taste great. That's real important. They mix well. They work metabolically together. So one product is great. Two products is even better. And down at the bottom, you can see the 24-day challenge, which is the company's top-selling bundle. That combination right there is amazing. It transforms the body in 24 days. My father, he's lost 40 pounds. He's in no more pain. My wife and I, she went from a size 12 to a size 4, and I went from a size 40-inch waist to a size 36. And we've put about 300 people on these products, and everybody gets the same results. They're safe for the entire family. That means the kids can take some of the products. Nursing mothers and pregnant mothers can take the products. Elderly people can take the products. They're completely safe because we are the only company in the industry that test our products with this vigorous level of testing. And I'll go into more information about that on the webinar, but just know these products are safe and you can take it. Now, these products will provide a solution for Red Bull, Gatorade, and Centrum. Now, if you walk into your kitchen and you open up the cabinet, are you going to see a bunch of vitamins and protein powders and energy things and this, that, and the other? Probably so. Well, all that money that you invested in those products, you know, people all across America are spending money on those products month in, month out. And these products have twice the nutrition with a third the sugar for half the cost. And you can't see cost there, but it's for half the cost. And we'll get into more of that here in just a second. You know, Drew Brees is our national spokesperson. He was a non-paid endorser for about 10 years till they won the Super Bowl. And he is somebody that stands behind the products, and he's a man of integrity in the NFL. And your timing, because of these products and the crisis that's in America with the health crisis and the financial crisis, you have an opportunity today to take your life in a completely new direction. Maybe you need a little hope and you need help. Well, this is an opportunity that you don't want to mess out on. Look back in 2009. Now, this company started in 1993, but going back to 2009, AdvoCare did $100 million in revenue, and they paid their distributors, which I'm a distributor, and this webinar is going to show you how you can become a distributor. They paid out 60 million. So 60 cents on the dollar is what this company pays out, which is unheard of in direct sales. The reason that AdvoCare is one of the top direct sales companies in the U.S. is for this simple reason. They just really take care of us, and they give us a big piece of the pie. Plus, the products work and they're safe. 2011, $230 million. And for 2012, we're already projecting over $300 million. And as you can see, by 2015, $800 million. And so if you started today, it typically takes anywhere from 1 to 3 years to get to a Ruby distributorship, which is basically an extra $80,000 a month. So would you like to work for 1 year and make $80,000 a year? Would you like to work for 1 year up to 3 years and begin to earn a Plan B income of $80,000 extra a year or more? To sum it all up, a Plan B income, is the fastest way to get out of debt, gain freedom, and it gives you choices. If you got extra money coming in every month, it's going to give you a lot more choices than you have right now. Direct sales. It is the fastest growing business model in America today, point blank, because you are your own boss. You can make as much money or as little money as you want. You're going to get paid on effort. This is a get active business. So if you go out and get active and get trained, you're going to do fantastic in direct sales. And then AdvoCare. AdvoCare is the fastest growing direct sales company you can find. And not only that, but this company you can tie your reputation to. In 20 years in business, they don't have any dirt, and we have more non-paid endorsers than Nike does. So I encourage you right now to consider AdvoCare as a solution. Success is being prepared when the right opportunity presents itself. This is a perfect storm, so don't miss this opportunity. So right now, what I'd like you to do is register for this webinar, and you're going to learn more about my background as a celebrity trainer, my background with AdvoCare, and exactly how you can get started, how you get paid, what the possibilities are for you and your family. So on this page right here, just find the registration box and go ahead and put your name and email address. Select the date that you want to watch the webinar. We're going to be doing these webinars over the next couple of days. And, what do you have to lose? You have a little bit of time to invest, but I guarantee you that if you invest this time and watch this webinar to learn more, you are going to begin to understand how thousands upon thousands of people in the U.S. right now are providing valuable solutions to the marketplace and getting paid for a lifetime of it. So thank you for watching this video. Go ahead and register for the webinar right now. And I just want to thank you in advance for registering. This isn't about selling you anything. This is about sharing a solution with you. And I really want you to know my heart in this situation. In AdvoCare stands for Advocates for Caring People. And my wife and I, we have struggled financially and struggled with choices and the financial pressures that puts on marriage and the strife and all that. We've went through all that. And, you may not be married. You may just be under a load of pressure. Or you may be looking for a career change or something like that. But the reason we're doing this is because AdvoCare has not only saved our marriage, but it's also saved my father's life and has given us a relationship that I really strive for all my life. And so I want to pass it forward. I want to pass it forward to you and to give you hope for the future and a solution to change lives. So thank you for registering right now, and we'll see you on the webinar.